Welcome back. Well, a half-time scoreline coming our way from Craven Cottage. Then New Boys Fulham are leading strong title contenders Liverpool by the odd goal thanks to Alexander Mitrovic's strike or header. Is that the least the home side deserved for you, Jermaine?
They've done well, and I think credit to them. I think the way that in their approach they've been quite aggressive. You know, I think on the turnovers they've been aggressive, trying to get the ball back quick. But what's really impressed me is how they've set up like they're going to play short, and they've just gone long to Mitrovic. Can we go long? And the ball's dropped in. You know, no sideways passes. Right, we go. You know, go long again. So you know, getting players in good positions. You know, getting the ball down the sides, committing bodies forwards into the box, and getting to areas where they're going to score. And I think they've done well in the first half.
Was there a foul in the build-up to the goal for you, Danny, or not?
No, I don't think so. It was minuscule, and I don't think it affected it. It's not clear and obvious enough for the referee to bring it back, and it would have spoiled a terrific goal. So no, I don't think it was a foul. I'd be surprised if they're whinging about that. They should have done better here defensively. It's a brilliant cross from Cabano, and then a great header from Mitrovic on the back post, Jay.
Yeah, I think the cross obviously makes the goal. You know, in the positions you always say to players, you know, just stand it up and allow the forward to get into the box and get to areas where you're going to score and that. But I think if you look at Trent here, I don't think he even sees him, because I think he's got the man now, and he runs across him. And I think, right, that's my man. He's not my man. But I don't even think he knows Mitrovic is even there. I think if he checks his shoulder, and then at some point then you can try and put him off. But if you see here, it doesn't really. There's no real contact really in the box. And someone with Mitrovic, he's sort of like presence and how he attacks the ball.
Yeah?
He should know he's there. At some point you have to check the shoulder, and you have to sense danger when the ball goes out wide as a defender. But I just don't think he even checks his shoulder and even knows that Mitrovic is there.
What about Alisson? Could he have done better?
I think he might be a little bit put off by the double head, because it kind of hit Mitrovic's head at a similar time to it hits the back of Trent's. Yeah. It's a bizarre one. So maybe he was put off a bit by that. But let's give Mitrovic some credit. You know, terrifically. Yeah. First goal, opening day. Well done to Fulham. Terrific first half performance.
And what about Fulham's game plan for you?
Well, Jermaine touched on it, and he's spot on. The directness from all avenues. The one thing Liverpool do is press brilliantly. What you don't want to do is invite them to a press. So they haven't tried playing out from the back. They've gone long and pick up bits. Now this is, some people think, well, this is not the way to play anymore. This is the way to play against a team who press like Liverpool. Look, pick up the bits, then commit men forward. Decent pass out wide. He doesn't get the cross in, which is a shame, because he should try and put it in there. There's 4 in the box. Does Pereira this time, doesn't get it in. Fulham are known for playing out. They're known for playing good football last season. Very good on the eye. Adaptable today. Good management, good tactics, good plan. Long again from a dead ball. Mitrovic competing. Where's the seconds? Who's going to win it? Here they come. In numbers. Good ball out to the left. Again, look. 3 in the box, ready for the cross. Doesn't quite come, but just really intelligent football. Keeper gets in his hands. They're on the move.
Yeah, it actually sounds crazy, but it's so simple that, you know, for me, when you're getting pressed, the best pass is to go long. Yeah, because then you beat the press. And I think that's what they've done well. And they've got to good areas, and what's been really good as well, when the ball goes wide, they're getting bodies in the box. Yeah, they're getting bodies in the box, which is really important.
Clear-cut chances have been few and far between for Liverpool, but Luis Diaz did hit the post.
I mean, he's looked sharp. He's looked like the one that's gonna get in, and you know, he's had a few opportunities, and this is what he does. You know, he gets in good positions. He's clever in his movement. Just unfortunate, really, but he does so well here. That's unlucky. I mean, it's a great effort on his left foot, and obviously the goal that he scored, that was offside. But he looks a threat, and he, of course, he's a top player. That's really unlucky, there.
Yeah. Warning shot, perhaps, for Fulham. Clearly, just that one goal is something they can't rely on come the 90 minutes. What an encouraging 45 minutes, though, as far as the newly promoted side is concerned. Marco Silva will be delighted with that showing so far. They've given Jurgen Klopp and his men plenty to think about. Will we get a response in the second half? That's next.
Angry reaction from Jordan Henderson on the full-time whistle. Element of controversy Liverpool will feel about both the goals they conceded, but a happy return. Fulham are back, not with the win. The victory failing to materialise in a game that they led twice. A day when most of the big hitting forwards opened their account. Darwin Núñez, Mo Salah and Alexander Mitrovic's 2 goals that gave Fulham the foundation. Not quite an ignominious start to Liverpool's pursuit of the championship, But history's shown the value of each and every point in a series of epic title races. And there are 2 gone in August that could yet cast a shadow in May. What an entertaining opener. Fulham 2, Liverpool 2.
Well, what a start then to the first weekend of the new Premier League season. A hugely entertaining draw at Craven Cottage. Fulham thought they claimed a famous scout, but undone in part by Liverpool's super sub and club record signing Darwin Núñez on his league debut. Danny.
What a remarkable game. Brilliant from both sides. You know, resilience from Liverpool, not quite at it their normal self. Make the changes, as you said, Núñez coming on, scoring a goal, getting an assist. But all credit today to Fulham. I thought the attitude, the application, along with the quality at times. And we've talked about Mitrovic before and whether he's going to score goals in this league. Well, he looks fit, he looks hungry, and he is going to score goals. So well played to him and well played to Fulham. It would have been a disappointing day and I think unjust day if they hadn't got something out of the game.
I think in his overall performance, Mitrovic, not just the goals, he's being that focal point, holding the ball up, making it stick, bringing people into play, working hard, putting those yards in. Great performance, but not just him. I mean the whole team. A good point. Yeah.
Well done to Marco Silva, hugely encouraging 90 minutes on their return to the top flight. So the weekend's action is up and running then. We've already seen a win for Arsenal on Friday. Fulham and Liverpool playing out that terrific draw at the Cottage. 5 more games still to come today. Tottenham host Southampton, our feature match as part of a 4-game goal rush. Lots of optimism, of course, around Antonio Conte's side. You've also got the new boys in action. Bournemouth are playing at home to Aston Villa. Forest in action as well. They're away to Newcastle. Leeds up against Wolves, and Frank Lampard facing his former side as Everton welcome Chelsea. So we've just seen Liverpool forced to come back twice against new boys Fulham. 1-0 down at the break. On came Darwin Núñez's improvised equaliser, soon followed by Fulham's penalty. Mitrovic got that second, and then Darwin played a part with the second. Against the new boys with goals from Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah. Club record signing making an instant impact off the bench. Danny, that's exactly what Klopp would have wanted, surely.
Well, exactly. The only surprise was he hadn't come on earlier, half-time. I mean, he seemed to wait a few minutes before doing it, for whatever reason. But when he came on, he is full of energy, endeavour, runs behind. He's just a handful, Jay, isn't he?
Do you know what? It's a different... If you watch the movement here, I mean, any young striker watching this, watch his movement across the front post there. All the top forwards do it. The ball goes wide. It's all about timing. He's in between the 2 centre-halves constantly, and he waits. Then the timing to get across, you can't defend that, and just the improvisation there, just to...
A little bit of fortune.
Yeah, a little bit of fortune. Because he actually misses it at first, Dan.
Yeah, comes off the Fulham defender's boot and back on to Darwin Núñez's...
But he deserved it because of his movement and stuff. But he looked really, really sharp when he came on. I did say that he would score anyway.
You had to put that one in, Jermaine, didn't you?
Yeah.
But then, of course, Fulham, credit to them, they kept at it, looking for a second.
Well, when he got...
Was this a penalty?
I think it was a penalty. We've looked at it over and over again. We've had the fortune of being able to see a lot of replays. Very clever from Mitrovic. Little quick change of direction. And here, there, now, they clash knees.
Yeah.
And of course, you can debate whether he goes down easily or not, but we know they're giving us penalty as soon as there's contact. So yeah, it was a penalty. It was clumsy from Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Super play from Mitrovic. Nice.
That's
and
brilliant.
positive.
Yeah, really, that's nice there. You see the contact there, obviously, the knees and obviously, but it's, like I said before, he looks really sharp all game, looks fit, and he tucks it away nicely.
High pressure penalty, that.
It was a massive penalty in the fact that you felt that the momentum had turned when Liverpool had got the equaliser. That gave Fulham the energy that is something to hang on to.
Yeah. Liverpool then got themselves a second. Mo Salah, who continues his scoring streak on the opening day of the season. It's the 6th consecutive season he's managed that. 8 in all in terms of first day involvement, joint top scorer when it comes to the first day of the season. But what about the build-up here?
It's really good. I mean, speaking about Mo Salah, it's been quiet all afternoon by his standards. And I mean, world-class players like this, all they need is one opportunity, and it's just it's just an instinctive finish. There's an easy finish, but from the Fulham point of view, I think it's a bad goal to concede.
It's a poor goal to concede defensively, but I actually think Núñez did really well. He steadied himself there. That's the last-minute chance from Henderson. Great strike. hits the bar in the 94th minute, that would have been probably a bit harsh.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
would that have been harsh?
Yes, I mean the team performance, chances created, commitment to the tactical plan. Fulham deserves something from that game.
Yeah. So relief and frustration in equal amounts, no doubt, for Jurgen Klopp. But how encouraged should Fulham be by that?
Very encouraged because you're up against one of the best teams in Europe. And the fact that you can compete like they did today, very encouraging. I know it's the first game of the season, but I like their approach. I spoke about before, going long, not really trying to play out against a Liverpool team that like to press. So that sort of intelligence from the manager, and being on the front foot when they've lost the ball, getting bodies in the box where they're going to score, and having a forward that's going to score goals. And, overall performance really good.